Welcome to my channel. This is Tarot Chick. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading. You may resonate with more than one pile. Timestamps will be in the description box down below. Feel free to leave suggestions for readings in the comments. And if I do resonate for you as a reader, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on your way out. With all of that being said, let's get into it.
Hey Pile 1, welcome to your reading. So we're going to take a look and see how your boss and coworkers feel about you. I am getting an energy of you guys not being too happy. Either this could be at the place where you work at or just in general. I also feel like for some of you guys, you feel like you don't feel good enough. I'm also getting that for some of you guys, you might want to try subliminals, something to like help boost your confidence and your self-esteem. Yeah, I definitely get like it's possible you guys could be dealing with like some sort of mean girls energy or cliquish type of a vibe here. You guys feel like an outcast is what I'm getting here. Let me see if there's anything else. You guys suppress a lot of your emotion, especially as it relates to dealing with this particular job. I would recommend like either therapy or just talking to someone about this, because I feel like this is it's a really strong energy, like a really strong presence that you guys are struggling with with this particular job. Spirit, let's take a look and see though. So if that resonates, then you guys can just have that confirmation that you're in the right place here. Something about the neck could be significant. So let's take a look and see. How does Pile 1's coworkers feel about Pile 1? The blender. Look at this. This is extremely toxic, yo. Like, I can't. Like, I don't want to start the reading off like this. But this is confirmation. Okay, I hear you. I see you. Pile 1. All right. You're not crazy. I definitely get that these people throw out like daggers or just negative energy. You guys might feel like you're being put through the ringer when you're at work. Just like it's constantly changing. It's just a struggle. Struggle bus is like... you know, pulling up, dropping people off every 5 minutes. Like that's their route. Okay. You might be dealing with some sort of extreme stress, turmoil, at work. There might be like paperwork and things all over. It might be a little bit unorganized. Take where it resonates, but I'm getting like, there's too much change at this job. That's too much. People coming in and out. Like, oh my God, no wonder you're stressed out. Like, this is what I'm getting. But yeah, they feel like for some of you guys, you're like their punching bag. Like they take whatever you give to them. For some of them, this might be like a boss bossing you around, giving you orders and things like that. They also might feel like you're a little bit unorganized. So it's like they can put the blame on you because you don't have all your stuff together too. They point out all your flaws instead of pointing out how they can contribute to the issue. Some of you guys, they feel like you're very solemn in the midst of all this. Like you just take it. You take it. And then we have vampire emotional intelligence. For some of them, they feel like you guys read them. Okay. They feel like you just sit back and look at them and like you realize what they're doing, but you don't really say anything. They feel like you've had enough of them though. For some of them, they feel like you're possibly going to snap on them one day is what it's given here to me. Yeah. For some of them, they don't feel like you understand the extent to which there's like issues going on within the business, like how far the issues go. But I feel like you guys, they're kind of undermining you in that sense, because I feel like you guys realize more than what they hope you would. Spirit, let's take a look and see. How does pile one's coworkers feel about pile one? That's crazy. Some of them feel like you hold on to things, though, also, too. Like, you don't let them live them down. Gossip. For some of them, they feel like you're just not ever going to leave. Like, you're never going to break out of this. Yeah, minding your business. Like, you just stay there and take it because you need the paycheck. And so that way they can just treat you any way they want to. It's like a pass. Like, oh, pile one's just going to take it. Let me just keep on their head. Like, let me just see how much I can get away with, is what it's given here, too. Wow. The gaslighting spirit. Let's take a look and see. How does pile one's coworkers feel about pile one? Yeah, so they feel, honestly, like you guys are like a breath of fresh air. I'm not going to lie. I do. I feel like you are the solace within the tragic environment, is what it's given here to me. They do feel like you're very nice. Some of you guys are a little bit passive, is what it's giving here to me. I also feel like you guys just take it. You take it. Yeah, for some of you guys, it's like you don't flinch when you encounter some of the gossip or the trash crap that's happening. They also feel like you guys don't spread around gossip and things like that. They also see that they don't get a reaction from you, like if you do well or if you're praised or anything like that. You're just like, you know, not even for some of you might chuckle or smile, but it's not like, oh my gosh, thank you. It's not like you're pouring out like, oh, I'm so glad to be recognized by you. Because honestly, at the end of the day, I feel like some of y'all just don't care. A lot of you just would rather feel safe than get any sort of recognition or pat on the back. Plus, for some of you guys, you feel like it's false because it's just like, okay, you put me through all this crap and I still achieved something. And now you want to recognize me because you know what you did was wrong. Like, you know, like you've given me really nothing to work with and I pulled something out of it. Like, now you want to recognize me? Okay, got it. Yeah, for some of you guys, it's giving like if you do get recognized or if you do get any sort of like a bonus or anything, it kind of feels like it's the leftovers. Like it's just the scraps is what it's giving here to me. The number 15, 19, 2, 28, 6, and 1 could be significant. Some of you guys do feel like you're spinning wheels. Like if you try to get ahead or if you try to improve something, it's just like it either goes right back or people just don't take you seriously. It's also what it's giving here to me. Like if you have a suggestion, like maybe we should do X, Y, and Z to make it more organized or da-da-da-da-da. It's like you're just not, you don't feel heard. Some of these people get duping delight when they ask you to do things. It's almost as if like they just really want to see what they can get away with. Let's take a look and see. How does pile one's coworkers feel about pile one? You are Ray Charles to the BS. Like you guys just don't pay attention to all the toxicity that's going on around you. It's like you see it and you turn a blind eye to it. It's like you see it and you just move on about your business. Like, yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Yeah, some of you guys, I'm telling you, just refocus your energy to work and how you can strategize and getting money or getting the bag or getting ahead. They see you as very stable. They feel like you guys have better options, but you're just choosing to stay there because of the stability. So I feel like you guys might be downplaying yourself a little bit, pile one. You might want to get back out there and start looking again. If there's some sort of something that happens, like some sort of a gossip-worthy situation, you get back to work. You're very closed off. They see you as more successful than you see yourself. Some of you guys do realize that you are good for the company, but they're just not good for you, is what it's given here to me. Somebody realizes how smart you are, but they downplay it. Yeah, if you guys were done wrong, these people don't stand up for you. They might go to a contract and point out, well, I understand you were done wrong here, but they'll point out something in a contract or like the company policy or something where it like covers them, but it doesn't really make sense, is what it's given here to me. It's like they keep the stress going for you. They just patch thing up and yeah, move on. Well, you know, that's just how it is sometimes at work. It's okay. Let Bobby, you know, sexually harass you. Everything's fine, is what it's given here to me. Yeah, People don't got your back. Yeah, I feel like you guys already know that. These are jokers. Like, these people just, I don't like this. They just let you work. I feel like you like the actual work, but it's like it's giving the environment you want to change. This environment's toxic as hell. Extremely toxic. Because this is the thing. On the back of the deck energy, how are you going to have the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Five of Cups back to back? Yeah, you guys just don't want to change your stability. Maybe it pays really well and you think that it's good. Maybe nobody else wants to do the job, so you have job security in that sense. But I do feel like you guys want to leave this. I do. I feel like it starts eating away at you more and more and more, and you just hide it. You just keep it hidden. You just continue to work, you continue to give, and it's just draining you slowly but surely. I feel like eventually you guys are going to see your worth and you are going to walk away, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I was waiting for that to come out. My gosh. Someone's going to try to ask to keep you there or smooze you. Yeah, they're defensive about thinking that you're going to be leaving them. You guys, let me tell you something. If you're leaving this job, be ready for them to like do something weird when you put in the 2 weeks notice. Maybe they'll be like, okay, we'll just leave today. So just be ready for that, okay? Because I can see them doing that. Make sure you use your PTO during that time, or pre get it approved or something. And then after you leave on PTO, go ahead and put in your 2 weeks notice or something like that to protect yourself, because I feel them trying to do something weird. I do feel like once you leave this job, you're going to start to heal and you're going to do a lot better. But I want to take a look and see what specifically your boss thinks about you. We did get a little bit of energy in the past, spreads about how they feel about you. I feel like they just put crap on your plate and they let you deal with it. And if like you bring a problem to them, they're just like quick to dismiss it, like, oh, everything's fine, boys will be boys, you know, that's just how Johnny is, but the company policy says this, so we're covered, you can't really do anything, type of a thing. It's very dismissive is what it's giving here to me. Let's take a look and see. How does Pile One's boss see Pile One good? Yeah, very guarded. You don't feel safe. You don't feel safe. You don't feel safe at all. I mean, let me tell you something. But it's the stability that keeps you there. It's the stability. They're shocked that you stayed as long. I'm not going to lie to you. They're shocked that you stayed. They know it's not a good environment. And it's just like they don't do anything about it. This person could also act kind of closed off for you. Very dry, very distant. That's what it's given here to me. This person's shocked that you stayed as long as you have. I'm not going to lie. Maybe they thought that they were going to run you out, or like the environment would have ran you out, but you guys thugged it out. That's what it's giving. Weird. This person just sees you as a very like solid person. Very consistent, very reliable. It's also what it's giving. They see that you've gotten some sort of raise though too. Whatever raise that you got, they know it wasn't enough. Just so you guys are aware. Yeah, they think that you might stay longer just because you've already stayed as long as you have. This person doesn't care if you get paid what you're worth. They don't really care about that. They know you're underpaid. Oh, this person does feel like you're going to walk away eventually. They do. They feel it. This person might be really good at reading you though too. They know that you're better. They know if the act doesn't get cleaned up at this workplace, then they think that you're going to leave. This person might think that you're juggling your options already. They think that you're getting ready to leave, and it does stress them out. It does cause some sort of issue. I'm telling you, there could be like retaliation type of vibes if you leave this job. These people are very like selfish is what is given here to me. They will try to keep you. They will try to get you to stay, but you're not going to stay. These people might even look you up after you leave. I do see that. They might even like try to follow you on social media and see what's going on here. I feel like you guys are going to be doing better than what they expected. It's going to really dig the dagger in deeper. Ooh, they see you guys might be manifesting better. They don't want to give you your flowers if you guys move on and be successful. They will never be like, oh, congratulations. Somebody might have herpes on their lip. That could be confirmation for some of you guys. These people are overly going to care about you leaving. Overly. They're really not going to accept no for an answer when it comes to you leaving. They're going to be very persistent, very annoying. They just won't let go of the fact that you're gone. They definitely will try to stick a dagger in your back. Trust and believe. They will. They will. They're going to try to hurt you for trying to leave. They're going to try to stick it to you guys. Make sure you have a backup plan. When you put your 2 weeks notice in, make sure you can afford your bills until you start your next job or whatever it is that you're going to do to get money, because I see these people trying to do something shifty. Let's get some advice for you guys. I'm going to close out the reading. I hate to have that be the message, but I am getting that. These people are they're very self-centered. They don't care about anyone but themselves. They don't care about the work environment until you leave. The workhorse leaves. And they're stuck holding the bags. Shady. Spirit, what advice do we have for pile one? This is freaking crazy. These people. Ugh. Wild. Back of the deck energy. Let's get into it. You know how you can tell if someone's taking advantage of you? You feel like crap after giving to them. That isn't healthy for anyone. Put the matches down and back away. You can't warm. They can get warm on their own. Now go do something kind for yourself. That's a better service to the world anyway. If you needed a confirmation. And then we have, one of the keys to becoming spiritual AF is to define who you are by deeper and, One of the ways to becoming spiritual AF is to define who you are by something deeper inside of yourself and further inside yourself than the world can touch. You're someone, even if you're not your financial situation, your job, your relationships, or even your body. Find out who that person is, and you'll be unfuckwithable. Hint, you'll probably have to do some soul searching. I do feel like this is going to happen for you guys. And the fact that this card mentions your job, further confirmation. Learning to shut up is a life-changing skill. There's a time and place to express your feelings, but that's usually after you've taken some deep breaths, maybe like a million of them. Once you figured out what the difference is between you and your stuff, and stuff that happen, not every emotion deserves an action. Sometimes you just got to feel stuff, take note, and then move through it. Let it move through you. If you're speaking when agitated or afraid, you're usually taking your stuff out on others. Harming someone else will never make you feel better. It just won't. I do feel like this is a stance you guys take in this environment, and it's essentially giving you confirmation that you're doing the right thing and to continue to do that is what it's given to me. People are busy AF with their lives. The way to stop feeling ignored is to get busy with yours. Take up knitting if you have to. Get into it. No one is ignoring you. They're probably just reading or something. Go read. The day you stop worrying about whether or not someone is ignoring you is the day you get busy AF living your own life. I feel like for this, it's you guys taking a stance back to value yourself is what this is given to me, because I do feel like you guys are being undervalued at your job. And so it's just like, okay, so if they're not going to give the value to you, give the value to yourself. And I see you doing that. But it says, is there a secret you're keeping? Is ego keeping you from being honest about who you really are? Go ahead and admit where you messed up. Seriously, we're all messed up in some way. Welcome to being a human. You do you, baby. I feel like you guys are beating yourself up for the fact that you're in this position. You feel stuck and you're not leaving. Give yourself some grace is what is given here to me. Just accept the fact that you don't like the job that you're at and move on from it. The very act of loving is the benefit of the risk. We all want to be loved back. We all want to be supported. But when you grow up, you see that it has nothing to do with how the person receives your love, reacts, and all about you just being willing to open your heart in this dangerous world. Be a gangster and love the F out of someone today. Accept nothing in return. Don't let this job taint you, okay? With that, I was getting that... what was I getting? It just moved away. Oh, for some of you guys, this job isn't all that it's cracked up to be. And for some of you guys, you're just like, man, how did I make this mistake? I thought I vetted this company, or I thought it would be something else. It's kind of like there was a bait and switch type of a vibe here. Don't beat yourself up for that. You can't do nothing about that. But we have your honesty granted. You are hereby granted permission to forgive everyone, but still be super picky about every person you let in your inner circle. Go forth and prosper. Yeah, it's telling you to vet people. I feel like you guys are going to be doing a very diligent job about your next job, like choosing where you go. I'm also getting like law offices. That could be significant for you guys, the legal field or something like that, some sort of profession around that could be significant. And it says, pick one time in your life you've been hurt and ask it how it made you golden. Did it make you more tenderhearted? Did it make you open up when you were once closed down? Did that heartbreak lead you to more connection with spirit? You can get just a little teensy tiny bit grateful for it. Or can you get just a little teensy tiny bit grateful for it? Look at you. You're like a wounded disco ball inside. So for this, I feel like don't let this experience ruin you. This was like character development. I know it sounds like nobody likes hearing that, but that's what this job was. It is making you guys stand up for your value, your worth in some sick way that is just going to help your life be better, because I do see your guys' life flourishing after this. I see like the sun's going to come back out for you guys. Your life's going to be a lot more happier. I mean, we spend so much time at work, guys. Like, we have to find some sort of happiness in it, and I don't think it's possible at this job because it's so toxic and weird. And like, I'm getting really egotistical type vibes here, very selfish, cliquey type energy. We also have, there'll be none of that today. Anytime you feel, what does the back say? Be yourself, even if you're crazy. Stop worrying about normal assness, normal ass people judging your cool, weird assness. I do feel like you guys feel like an outsider at this job, but it says there'll be none of that today. Anytime you feel yourself worrying about any of those asses, remember who you got to wake up to every morning. You, baby. Your job is to make sure that you're good on your own terms. Check with that. Check with what you really care about and make sure that you're living up to that, not what all those asses out there might be thinking. So this is advice for you guys for the duration of the rest of the time that you're at this job, because I do feel like these people make you feel less than. Okay, it's giving an outcast. It's giving like you're not in the it crowd or something like that. And don't give in to that, guys. Take what resonates. Don't give in to that. All right, because I do feel like you're fine just the way you are, and these people just, it's like they're projecting because they don't feel good enough. They try to make you feel less than. Okay. But yeah, Pile 1, you're amazing, truly. Like, your energy's a vibe. You're striving through the chaos. You're doing well. And you're going to move on to something better. And I love that for you. But that is all I have for you guys. If it resonated, be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more readings. Feel free to leave suggestions for readings down below. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye. Hey Pile 2, welcome to your reading. We're going to take a look and see how your coworkers and boss feel about you. I do feel like you guys are very grateful for this job. I feel like you feel like you're appreciated. Sorry. You feel very lucky to have this job. You feel grateful to have this job is what it's giving here to me. But we're going to take a look and see how your coworkers feel about you and your boss. Let's take a look and see. How does Pile 2's coworker boss feel about them, Spirit? Some of them feel like you have a spiritual type of an energy. Let's take a look and see. Some of y'all might like have like a really laid back conversations with them. Talk about like stuff you bought on Amazon or your orders and stuff. Hidden talents. Interesting. Huh. I'm getting that scene from Devil's Advocate where Al Pacino and Keanu Reeves is talking to the guy that never lost tic-tac-toe, and you'll never see him coming. For some of these things, you guys have talents that you've displayed to these people that they're just like, oh my gosh, I would have never guessed Pile 2 could do that or something like that. But we have Vampire, emotional intelligence, Lamp, the remembrance, joy, rejoicing, and the present, and Night Song and talents. I do get that. I do feel like you guys have a very light-hearted spirit. You just have a very light, flowy energy. I really like that. But I do feel like you guys are very mindful about how you conduct yourself at work is also what it's given here to me. They do feel like you're emotionally intelligent, and it's like you try not to step on toes or like hurt people or do things that are weird to like create a weird work environment. So let's take a look and see. Some of y'all question people at your job, just like, are you sure you want to do that or something like that? So let's take a look and see. Even though you're not an authoritative figure is what it's giving here to me. You guys are idealistic. Oh my gosh. They might feel like you guys have a very intense love life. Like your person really doesn't play about you. Put this here. It won't fit. So the numbers 3, 9, and 30 could be significant here. Tell me more about your spiritual past. Some people might even ask you about your religion or your spirituality and things like that here. You guys don't open up that much. You keep that safe, safeguarded, protected is what it's given here. You don't like to let too many people in. It's like you keep that sacred, and I like that for you guys. I was getting ready to give you that advice, but that came out from Spirit just like, nah. Pile 2 got it going on. They don't even need that advice. Spirit, let's take a look and see. How does Pile 1 or Pile 2's... Ooh. Very rigid by the book. These people think you know things that you shouldn't know, is what is given here to me. You know things. You're very by the book. You're a rule enforcer. Spirit, let's take a look and see. I don't feel like you're sickening with it. I don't feel like this Karen energy is a means where it's like you're annoying. I just feel like these people, you're like a whistleblower. Like you will call some people out if they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing. And I just picked up on that. Are you sure you want to do that? Yeah. Spirit, let's take a look and see. Tell me about how does Paul choose people, co-workers and boss feel about them? Oh. It's not a struggle, that is. Yeah, you're not a snake. You're very pure. You're very pure. You're a gentlewoman or a gentleman. You guys are very good energy. So this is what I'm getting here. I'm getting that you're very like, you're people who are very honest. You just do things the correct way. You don't deal with no foolishness. You don't go along with, how do I say this? What do you call that? You don't lack integrity. Okay, you have a lot of integrity is what is given here to me. And I feel like they correlate this to your religious background or your spiritual background somehow. They feel like you guys got it going on, and it's because of your beliefs and how you go about things. They also feel like you're a very hard worker. You're solid. They can't clock you, Pal 2, is what is given here to me. But people that try to do something shisty or weird, that's the people that feel like, oh God, here comes Pal 2. Like, oh, they're gonna tell me. Yes, they are, because they have integrity. Okay, something that you lack, maybe. I don't know. The numbers 7, 28, 9, 30, and 3 could be significant. But yeah, I'm also getting that for some of you guys, there's a little bit of jealousy is what is given here to me, because you guys have like the picture perfect life. You have everything going on, and it's like everything you want just falls into place. And some of these people, they don't like you for that, just because you're unproblematic is what it's given here to me. Okay, Anne, like, you're mad at me because my life's not upside down and in turmoil. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't apologize for that, but I am getting that. These people think you have it all together. You're very prim and proper. You're not going to do something unscrupulous. You know, your partner doesn't play about you. Like, you have a very solid relationship. They can't clock nothing. And I also do feel like you guys do keep what you value protected. It's like you don't really talk about it too much. Yeah, you'll have like a light, fun, lighthearted conversation, but you're not going to go all in and be like, oh, guess what my husband did last night. No, you're not talking about that. You keep what's sacred to yourself, and I love that for you. But let's take a look and see. How does Pile 2's coworkers feel about Pile 2? They do like when you guys let a little bit loose. They feel like they can relate to you a little bit more, because some of them do see you as like the rule keeper. Okay, Spirit, let's take a look and see. Tell me about. Oh, I'm telling you, these people want to get into your life a little bit more. They want you to speak about what you got going on privately, and you keep that private. Like, there's shots about how much you keep private, like how much you're secret. There's so many things that are untold about you, like your talents and things, that just like it shocks them. They just also, I'm telling you, these people, if you don't let them into your personal life, it bothers them for some reason. It kind of gets under their skin, and it's just like, okay, whatever. I'm telling you, they feel like your love life is very solid and it's moving forward steadily. They see you as a very valuable person, especially to your partner. There could be something going on with your family. Like, I don't feel like it's with your partner, but something going on with your family. You might have taken out of work because you might have attend to your family somehow. Maybe like a funeral or something's going on with your family. But whatever it was, you took care of it and you came back and you're good. You guys are very stable. Even if you have things that you have to take off work and come back from, it's like they see like you got it taken care of. They feel like you don't play about your kids. Like, if something goes wrong with your kids, I need to get up out of here. Like, who's gonna clock me out or something like that? You know what I mean? Yeah, they do tend to see that you tend to your kids, like every little need. It's like admirable. You don't talk about this. You don't talk about if you have some sort of problems. I'm trying to tell you. They feel like you crack the whip when it comes to your household, like you hold it down and you run a very tight ship. These people, I feel like that's just speculation. I'm not gonna lie. They might feel like you, they don't really know what you got going on. You might have like a secret life or something. For some of you guys, they feel like you don't really need work. You're just there because of the fact that you are able to prioritize your family and your kids, and you'll take off work whenever. You take care of your house. Like, you guys will leave a job and not really care if they fire you or nothing, because like you're like that person that you put out fires, especially when it comes to your family. You don't care. I get confirmation. You don't care. Your kids come first before a job. Your family comes first before a job. Okay. You guys do talk about the things that you go through, but you don't add all the details. You leave a lot of it out. You leave out the stressful part about it. You hide that. You're very you're not extra when you talk about the issues you go through, even though it's stressful to anyone, you know. Whatever this is that you're going through, it's just like you just push through it. I feel like these people respect you because of that. It's like you separate work and personal life, even though sometimes like personal life, like going to leave work for the kids and things like that, might interfere. It's like you don't bring that nonsense back in. You are very focused when you're at work too. You get in there, you get what you need to get done, and then you go on about your business. Yeah, they see that you're willing to do the grunt work, the hard work. You like pick up the slack for people, is also what's given here to me. I'm telling you, they think you guys are by the book. I keep getting it. You are the rule keeper. You point out things like, look, this is how we're supposed to do this. This is what the guide says. Da 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 da. They also feel like there's some sort of spirituality that you guys carry about you. Some of them, they might feel like you're psychic. They might be stressed about what you know or stressed about what you do in your private life. For some of them, it could relate to spirituality. They might think there's something more going on because they feel like you are a little psychic. Because you guys know how to fix things too well. Some y'all do come off magical. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that card came out earlier, like the genie card. Y'all come off magical. You have this very intuitive mothering instinct that it's just like, how to know that? How do they know that we're gonna need a backup generator? How do they know da 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 or something like that? It's coming off a little bit creepy to me too. I'm not gonna lie. Because how do y'all know this? Are you claircognizant or like what's going on? It is giving psychic vibes. They feel like you guys are going to potentially become the boss one day. They do think that because you're very nurturing. You care about people. When you interact with people, you do it in a very respectful way. They feel valued. They feel like you're worth something. I really like that. So you guys have a good impression on your coworkers. And maybe you guys do keep these private things to yourself because you know eventually one day you are going to be the boss. That's what it's given here to me. So let's take a look and see. How does Paltu's boss feel about Paltu? These people feel threatened by you. I'm not gonna lie. It just came on out. The truth came out. These people feel threatened by you. They feel threatened that you're going to take their job. Some of them. I feel like that's one of them specifically. One of them feels threatened that you're going to take their job. So tell me about how does Paltu's boss or bosses feel about Paltu? Oh my god. Yeah, and then the sirens are in the background, guys. This definitely someone feels threatened. It's giving to me. Tell me about. Some of them really just try to come for you in a way that it's just like, okay, are you okay? You know what I mean? Maybe one of them that feels threatened by you for sure. It's like they try to question you or talk to you weird. Just because what's given here to me. They do see like you're a very caring person. They do feel like people gravitate you or flock to you like for like some sort of nurturing or even advice is also what I'm getting here. Emperor, they feel like you have that boss type of energy. If you guys aren't a boss, they do see you coming up, okay? So I'm trying to tell you, this person is threatened. Somebody specifically, I'm getting it could be a feminine energy. Somebody is threatened that you guys are coming for their job, all right? Don't let that affect you, all right? I kind of want to see, I'm going to pull a spread on that and see if there's anything you guys need to know about this person, but there's somebody in specific that's a little bit hurt because you're doing what you're supposed to do. You don't bring your outside home life in, you know, you guys can do things that, well, you guys take like crappy parts of the job and you get them done. And it's like you don't complain about it. You just get focused. You guys are very focused. I feel like that's part of the reason why they're threatened by you. But it's also that people come to you and they feel safe around you. They can talk to you and it's just like, okay, I feel safe with Pile 2. And so it's just like, oh no, I'm the boss. You're supposed to feel safe with me too, but they more so come to you. I had this happen at my previous job too, guys. So, you know, it is what it is. That's not your problem. Okay, because you seem nurturing. Oh my gosh. You guys get, I'm trying to tell you, you get your work done. You guys overcome some sort of heartache. They are also seeing you as somebody that's very intuitive. It's like you can foresee problems and overcome them. And I feel like that's another reason they feel threatened, because you're in the field and I feel like this person's a little bit far removed from it. And so they can't really help predict and maneuver the way you do to save the company from running into some sort of issue or work their way through problems here. They do see you as a leader in the future. Man, they're struggling. I'm going to tell you, they might try to create some sort of problem on the come up. I'm going to let you know here. And try to apologize for it later and schmooze you later. Yeah, this person, if they do that and they get caught for doing that, they might get fired. And like in the midst of it, I do see them trying to apologize. Eventually, this person will be happy that they left the job though, because they realized they needed to leave and get confirmation. They might talk to somebody about what you're doing after they leave the company here. They're going to be like, oh, well, I left because, you know, it was time for me to leave anyway, not because Pile 2 took my job, or not because Pile 2 got promoted to the same position as me or above me. And that's not why I left. I left because, and this is the thing, these people are going to be shady towards you and make digs at you before you get this position. And then after you get this position, if they don't get fired, I see them schmoozing you. They're trying to act buddy-buddy, and then like they're going to leave because I feel like there's some sort of secret competition between you and this person that's only there in the competition alone. You're not even involved. You don't even care. But yeah, they're going to try to schmooze you. Oh my God, this person really sees you as a threat. My God, you're like a triple threat. Who are you, Pile 2? Okay, I mean, I know baddies are subscribed to me, but you, honey, excuse me? What is it that you do? Like, these people, they just, even if this person was above you in position and rank, they still see you, they hold you in a higher regard than themselves. Like, they feel like you could teach them a thing or two. I'm telling you, they're going to decide to walk away because they feel too threatened. Yeah, they're going to make up an excuse about why they left and get confirmation. They think you're a psychic. It keeps coming out. It keeps coming out. Ooh. They might watch you when you leave too. What's up with these people watching you after you leave? That came out in Pile 1 too. Some of the cards that came out in Pile 1 came out in Pile 2 too. So, I don't know. Some of you guys might have similarities between the two piles. I've been getting that a lot lately. Even in my own personal reads, I don't know what's up with that, but some of you might find some messages in Pile 2. This is a stark different environment, but there could be something different or something similar. Okay. It could be specifically about this boss. Yes, it could, about this person thinking they can put crap on you or give you some sort of weird job and you just take it and you do. Okay. This person's going to leave the job. Some of them eventually may not be as happy and they're going to leave somewhere else. Yeah, they're going to experience some sort of stress with their finances. Some of them might try to circle back around to get their job back. Take what resonates, guys, but let's get some advice. And close out the reading. Oh my God, what a weird thing there at the end. Spirit, let's take a look and see. What advice do we have for Pile 2? Somebody might have mentioned something about your ring. They're jealous. This person's jealous. Somebody might have mentioned something about your ring or your marriage, specifically your ring. Okay, so if you wouldn't say it to your friend, you shouldn't say it to yourself, but this is what I count as the true back of the deck energy. Once you notice the good things going on in your life, more good things start happening. It's like a magnet or a dung beetle. Fun fact, once a dung beetle feels a little nub of poop or gets a little nub of poop, He runs around with it and more poop sticks to it and grows and grows. Goodness is like that. I'm getting that. You guys vibrate with this energy, and I feel like you are attracting something good for you. I do feel like it's very possible you guys might get some sort of promotion. But we also have pretending to be a savage won't heal that hole in your heart. You know what who the real OGs are? The ones who ain't got anything to hide from anyone, especially themselves. Real OGs calm or claim their humanity. They hold those wounds up to the light, and like Mufasa holding Simba. Can you hear that inspirational music starting? Yeah, that's the starting of the hero's journey. I'm sorry, that's you starting the hero's journey, Lovebug. This is the thing. I do feel like you guys carry this energy, and you need to continue if you need confirmation, okay? You guys are very personable people at your job, and this is what's like helping to lead your success. You're very personal. You're willing to get out there, get in the trenches, and do the work that nobody else is willing to do, and people respect you for that. They also respect the fact that you can be transparent, but you don't bring too much of your personal life into work. So I love this for you guys. This is freaking, there's something good gonna happen to you at your job, especially as it relates to a possible promotion. So I'm very happy for you, pal, too. If this resonated for you, be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more readings. Feel free to leave suggestions for readings down below. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye. Hey, pal 3, welcome to your reading. We're going to take a look and see how your coworkers and boss feel about you. Where do I begin? So I do feel like you guys, you don't take crap. You stand up for yourself. And some people feel like you have a chip on your shoulder because of that. What can I say? Some of them, they feel like you're very closed off. You don't let people in. Boo-hoo. Go cry, river. We're here to work, not to, you know, be buddy-buddy. So there's that. Some of them might feel like you're in a little bit of a bad mood when you get into work. So let's take a look and see. How does pile 3 co-workers and bossy pile 3? They look down on you, or see might turn their nose up to you some ways. They might feel like you're a little bit gripey or grouchy. Okay. Rats. They feel like sometimes you guys get away with things sometimes. Some of them, they might feel like you're in a little bit of a clique or a buddy-buddy energy. The numbers 32 and 10 can be significant here. And they feel like you guys get away with things at work. Let's take a look and see. Oh, let's start with this one. How does pile 2's coworker and boss? Some things. They also do feel like you're very loyal to your work and things like that. So they see you as getting away with things, but at the same time, they see you as like you're very loyal to what you do. Like some of them, you might have been doing this for a long time. Whatever you guys wear, you wear it well. Okay. Death, the element, I'm sorry, the eternal cycle begins here. Yeah, it's like you adapt to change very well. You guys also try to stay under the radar. Mind your own business. Graveyard, unnecessary fear. Some of them, they do feel like you worry about things unnecessarily at work. So let's take a look and see. Some of you guys don't feel like you're going to be at your job very long. You've already made up your mind about that here. I'm getting a very sassy tone from you guys. You might have, the name Susan might be significant. It doesn't have to be, but I am getting like you guys telling somebody, like putting them in their place, like, listen, don't bring that over here, because that's not what we're doing. You guys have the grave in the graveyard. Synchronicities could be significant for you guys. You're very mysterious. You keep to yourself. But if somebody bothers you, you want all the smoke, is what it's given here to me. You're a very dreamy energy. You could also be an Aquarius. Some of them, they're where you're dealing with some sort of childhood thing, or something about children that you're fixing, but they're not too sure about it. Yeah, there's something about children. Some of you guys might have gone through like infertility issues and things like that. They're not sure what's going on with that. These people just all up in your business. Like, sit down. Okay. They do feel like you guys are yourself at work. Like, you don't give a damn. That's the vibe you give off. Like, you just don't give a damn. You come to work, you work, you get away with things sometimes because you already know. I feel like some of you guys have been at this job or in this industry for a while, so you know what you can get away with. And you do. who cares? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you can get away with it, press the envelope a little bit, you know, you go and do it. But they feel like part of it is because you don't plan on being there for very long. And some of them, they feel like you guys keep your life obscure, like you don't tell everything that there is about what's going on in your life. But it's like, for some reason, they know that something's going on with the kid or your fertility or something like that. But they're just not really quite too sure about what that is. Spirit, you guys only react if something moves you. Other than that, you're like really chill. They see you joke sometimes, but it's just like not all the time. It's kind of like a rare sighting to see you joke. Adulting. Yep, red flag. This is fine. This is the thing. I don't feel like you guys ignore the red flags. You see it, and you're just like, okay, yeah, I see that this job is a dumpster fire, but guess what? It's paying my bills, and I'm going to stay here and ride the train as long as I need to because I plan on leaving. I don't feel like it bothers you too much. Like, you don't care. Like, okay, yeah, this job sucks. They're doing shady business behind the scenes, or they don't have all their policies together. You're not overexerting yourself. You just don't care. You're there for the check, okay? You're there for the check. You get in, you get out, and you just don't care. Okay? If you guys are going through something, like, they might feel like that is why you're grumpy, but like, you keep what your problems are to yourself. Okay, the numbers 32, 10, 17, 16, 8, 32 again. Could be significant. There's something coming in for you guys. It's like the stars are aligning. There's something coming in for you guys that's better, especially if it involves children. Okay? There is some murky energy. Some of you guys might also move a relationship forward. You're getting your flowers. This person's gonna recognize you. They feel like they don't deserve you. I do feel like good things are coming in. There might even be like a proposal or something. Something's coming in good for you guys. Spirituality is gonna improve. A child could be writing stuff down about you in like their journal or their diary or something, or you could have been writing this down. Good luck's coming in regards to a child. You guys might also get a pet in some sort of time. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else we can find out. All right, so let's take a look and see. How does pile 3's coworkers feel about pile 3? Something about a big bad bank. They might feel like y'all make money. They're watching your pockets. Spirit, let's take a look and see how does pile 3 co-workers feel about pile 3. They see you standing up for yourself. You're not taking no crap. I keep getting that. Like, yeah, 9 of Pentacles, big bad bank. You guys got money. Some of them, they might feel like you're single. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel and the 7 of Swords. You guys, they do feel like you get away with something, okay? But at the same time, they feel like you bring in some sort of money, like you're getting to the bag. It's something about your fashion. They notice something about your fashion. It's like they like what you put on, okay? They also feel like if you guys leave, it's because you're getting a bigger bag or something. Something about money. It's like they pocket watch you. They do. Oh my God. Okay. They know the job's hard, but it's like you make it look light and you still pull out and you're successful. Some of you guys do speak up and complain, like if things are trash at work, especially to the boss. They think that you care. They're aware of some sort of stress. If you guys point something out, they're aware of it. They already know. They come off to you like they care, but they're already aware of it. Okay, they do want to take action to some sort of issue and end it. Just so you're aware, if you bring it up to them. I feel like it's the way you guys talk about it and like deliver it. Maybe you're the only one complaining, but these people, they do try to go off and take care of it. First I was thinking, these people don't care. No, they do. They actually take some sort of action on whatever it is that you complain about. Yeah, they do fix it. I do see that. If that hasn't happened, they're going to. You're balancing out some sort of issue. This is so funny. I love y'all. I love y'all. You're like, I'm not putting up with this. I know my worth. Who are y'all? Pile 3. Y'all, it's giving you have a very little to no filter at work. Okay? And that's not common. Some of you might be in a secret competition with a spouse or a lover. It's like some sort of friendly, like, competition where you guys try to outdo each other. I feel like it helps. I really kind of, that's okay. A little healthy competition. You don't let this person, your spouse, know about the struggles you go through at work and things like that. This person might also know that you're going to leave your job too. You might have talked to them about it, your spouse. They think it's okay, it's fair. Go get a bigger bag. Some of you might want to invest in a house or save in a house or want some sort of house, desire a house. You're just not sure when it's going to happen. It's like kind of in the works. These people feel like you're kind of like, you're willing to stop at nothing to be successful. It's not a bad thing. Your lover is. Okay. I don't see anything wrong with that. Let's take a look and see what else we can find out. Spirit, tell me, how does pile... Let's see how your boss feels about you. How does your boss feel about you? Maybe something spiritual. They might see something spiritual about you, like the way you conduct yourself and carry yourself too. They see you have leadership type qualities, or you could be a leader in the future. They also feel like you treat people at work like you know them, kind of like family. Like you don't have, there's no hair on your tongue. Like you're not afraid to tell people about themselves. And I don't feel like it's in a mean way. I just feel like it's because you don't want to act different at work. It's what it's given here to me. You act the same at work. It's like there's no switch up happening. It's what it's given here to me. Like you don't really care who sees you in that light, if that makes sense. Like how you really are as a person. This person might, your bosses might know something about your relationship, like the relationship's going to move forward or something like that. They might know that you guys might be headed for some sort of marriage. I'm getting confirmation. They know something about your relationship. Interesting. So they might know someone's getting ready to propose to you, but they might be holding back. Interesting. Y'all boss know your spouse or something? They don't think you suspect this. This is going to be a very small group of you guys, clearly. This person knows that they hold your future in your hands as far as like having you stay there. They're going to protect you because they see your value. They're going to keep you there. They might tell you you need to manage your stress or something like that. Yeah, work-life balance is what it's given here to me. Some of you guys, you do go hard for your job and you win at all costs to be successful, but it's like you guys need to go about it different. They might come to you about that. They might think you struggle sometimes in your personal relationship with your lover. They might touch on it, but then they back off. They want the best for you. They do. If they know that if they know a little bit about your spouse or your partner, they want the best for you. They have good intentions toward you, I'll tell you that. They think that sometimes your love life can intrude in your mood at work. Maybe that's why you're snappy or something. This person, they might be a little bit intuitive themselves about like how you guys your behavior at work and things like that. And it might relate back to like things that you're going through in your personal relationship. Very interesting. But they like to have you around. They feel like you could be a leader in the future, and you know, they want to keep you there. Spirit, let's take a look and see. What advice do we have for pile 3? Interesting. Okay. So we have prayer is dope AF. Okay. Seriously, spend a little time asking the universe for what you want, even if you're speaking into a void. At least, at the very least, you'll hear your own wish list and get a better idea of what you really do want. You might even figure out what the first baby step is to getting it. At the very best, there's a strong genie in the sky who magically will grant your wishes. So there's something about spirituality. Maybe you guys want to get tapped back in, get confirmation, reconnect. It's going to help you be more stable. Yeah. And then it says, quit dimming your light for people with a crappy mindset. So it says, you got a dream. That thing you think maybe you could do, but maybe it's too big. Maybe it's too much of a long shot. Maybe you look stupid to trying to do it. Do it. Seriously, think about lying on your deathbed saying, I never went for it because I was afraid Susan, there's that name, would talk crap about me. Susan talked about you anyway. Go do you, then do bigger. Susan. So there's someone you're standing up against at work. That's crappy. And I don't know why I got that name Susan, but that's just confirmation, okay? Doesn't get any more confirmation than that. Y'all are standing up against somebody at work, and I feel like while they don't appreciate it, if you go back to your boss and complain about it, they actually do fix whatever it is, just so you guys are aware. I do see them listening to you. Some of them feel like you might be a little bit harsh or a little bit too raw, and I feel like you're like that because it's like you realize you're going to leave that job, okay? So it's like, okay, I don't have to have all this tact because I'm not staying, is the vibe. Some of your bosses might know a little bit about your love life, and they see how it affects your love life, and they wish you the best with that, just so you guys are aware. They might intuitively know that. If you guys come into work and like you're in a bad mood or something like that, they pick up on that and they know. But it's like they keep you there because it's just like they see your value. And yeah, so I mean, that's pretty much all I have for you, pile 3. If it resonated, be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more readings. Feel free to leave suggestions for readings down below. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye.